Hello. Is this the live one? It is. So let's just put in 5 super chats. $3. Right. So let's just see where we are with this. Hello everybody, welcome in. Oh, would you look at that? Just look at it. Hello. Hello Michael, hello. So just gonna set up the chat for a sec. How are you people today? Welcome in. No Grimace wood stream today, man. Yeah. I think I figured it out. Might forget it until next time, but you know, for now, I got it. Right. How are you doing today, everybody? Okay. A bit of stretching before we start, yeah? That's important. Always stretch. Right. So, I should probably have found this before I started, but hey, it is what it is, really. Because I had a request last time to do a set of salt and pepper grinders. What's the plan today? I was just about to get to that. Brace for the severe weather warning dropping in tonight. Is it? I hope it's not going to be too bad then. I'm going to do a set of salt and pepper grinders because someone asked me to do that, and of course I will. And we're going to finish up with the holofoam because holofoams are cool. Well, let's see. And luckily, I had my wonderful cross grind. So of course that's what I'm going to do. So first of all, we're just going to start drilling out bottoms. A lot of rain for 25 hours, dude, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, that will do. Thumbs up the screen and subscribe. Yeah, that's good advice. That's really good advice. It's really good advice. Alright, so let's get the camera in, right, to see what we're going to do. Always a good idea with the camera. And we're going to have to start drill from the bottom. Good morning, Judge. I missed you the last couple of streams. Glad that you are here. Probably a shirt. Nah, it's gonna be right. This is gonna be right. We'll see if I can get the I'll be alright, mate. I hope that you are good. Everything is well. I didn't do a good job cutting these up, but hey, we cannot win them all, can't we? Oh, Formula 1. That's not too bad. Well, I'm not into sports or anything, but you know. Any good crashes on the Formula 1 scene? I mean, if I was going to watch that, that's probably the only reason to watch it. Everything good so far. That's good. Oh, I think this no, I thought it was broken. This, but it's not. All right. Just gonna drill it in 2 centimeters. Feels like this drill bit is not the sharpest, but hey, I mean that's the only reason why I would watch Formula 1 is like waiting for them to crash. Let me just get the we're gonna go 35 mil in. That's 1, 2, 3 and a half. That's for the main mechanism. And now we're just gonna go through. Probably should start the extractor. Oh, let's keep going straight. I mean, it's a little bit off now, it feels like. I'm going to set it up between sensor and clean them up so they're going to run nice and true. I made them a little bit longer than normal. Just because I can. How was the stream with the guys yesterday, Michael? I missed it because it was too late for me. I was really tired. I couldn't watch it. So there you go. Just went through. That's perfect. So, if anybody's interesting and got nothing to do on their Saturday evenings, Michael, could you drop a link for that, the 77 Rocket channel? Because they guys are having a blast and it's like really, really fun to watch. I mean, we're on for an hour, okay. It's a really, really good bunch of guys, and they're having so much fun in that stream. You just talk about everything and nothing. And well, if you're a little thin-skinned and can't take inappropriate jokes, you probably should not watch it. But if you're into weird stuff and banter and having a lot of fun, go watch that. Hello, Wolfgang. Rhino Davey got a new Hellcat. Oh, Helical. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're cool. There you go. Go watch them if you want it. It's well worth it, in my opinion. Helicoil, I think you meant, right? Unfortunately, I have one, so the sponsors that there's not a lot of stuff they can send me. But of course, I'll take any sponsor deal I can get. Well, not anything. I want it to be relevant, and I want to be able to stand behind the brand and the products. Otherwise, I will not take them in. That's the link for the live this afternoon. Yeah, you can go watch the VOD if you want, people. I mean, it's fun, and it's even more fun to be in there when it happens. I can promise you that. So if you got time, I would recommend it. Hello, Rex. Hope everybody's well, and I'm glad to see so many of you people here today. It's nice of you to turn up for my stream. We're making a couple of grinders, salt and pepper grinders with the crust grind inserts. I need to put on my helmet now because it's getting a little bit too much for me. I think it's safety is important, and I don't like wood chips and anything in my beer and my face and all that. So, good morning, K9. How are you today? Good to see you back. I hope you didn't get in trouble with your work the other day. Alright, let's get the safety gear on. Alright, there it is. I'm making good time today. And now we can get this done in a rapid time. We're getting close. Big reveal for that helicoil. What do you call it? The cutter head. Is that what you're on about? So we went through. I think I may have damaged my drill bit a little bit, but you know, can win them all. Oh, that's good, dude. So let's see, I just need this. No, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's fine. It's going to be a nice surprise. Right. So let me get this off. Alright. I'm looking forward to seeing what that could be. Now, if I'm not mistaken, probably need a... Yeah, I need a spacer. Something's been after for a while. Okay. So, right, now we can... Hello, Timber. Welcome in. So I'm just gonna turn these round and square them up at the end. I need my tool rest. I had Axel over the other day, and we did a little bit of turning together, of course, because that's what guys do. It was so nice of him to come by. He actually bought me a whole case of Pepsis, so now I can have a Pepsi because I was almost out. So that's really nice of him. Oh, he's the guy who sponsored them. Oh, okay. Yeah. Amazing thing. Yeah, man. I had one on my setup, and it's really, really nice. It's so quiet, and it does a really, really nice job. But my planer machine came with it, planer thicknesser. Yeah, so mine came with it, so I don't need to go out and spend money on it, which is it's nice. But of course, I paid for it straight away, so it's still quite an expense, I must say. But the way I see it, it pays for itself over the years, right? Because you don't have to pay for sharpening the blades, and you don't have to replace the blade that often. And when you have to replace them at some point, it's the first time you have to completely replace the cutters on it. It had paid for itself. So, and it's really, really easy just to replace it. I mean, that's at least according to the math I did here. And I need some help with some of you guys, like, who get all the sponsor deals, because I'm not getting any, and I reached out to like 10 companies. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or my channel is not good enough, or I don't know. But some of you guys who landed sponsor deals, that would be really great to just having a little chat with you guys to see if there's anything I'm doing wrong. That's nice. You don't pay for having it sharpened. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It'd be nice to having a chat with people. What we do, right? Timber, are you in my Discord? The Discord is in the description, right? So if you hop on there, it's going to be a lot easier to get in touch with people there. So right now I'm just squaring up the ends. I'm just squaring up the ends right now, so it is exactly 90 degrees for the end. It's for the ladies, all right, Cody. Well, I'm wearing it for my safety. Well, I can take it off for a little while, but I'm wearing it for my safety, and I don't. My safety is a lot more important than trying to look nice for some ladies. That yeah, I'm married, so I don't really care. Yeah, well, it is partially my lungs and partially not getting something in my face. I don't like having wood chips in my mouth. In me mouth. So yeah, it's just for my own safety. Hello, Nikolai. That's nice of you. Yeah, so that's an easy way to get in touch with people. That's the Discord, in my opinion. So that's why I have it. I think it's really nice and works well. It's free, it's easy to manage. Just a little wood booger never hurt anyone. Well, in my opinion, if you've been to the workshop and your boogers are dark, you haven't been protected properly. So, there is. Okay, so no, it's gonna be right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it like this. We are going to do it like this. Nice wood load you have there. Thank you, Cody. I had this for 7 years, and yeah, I like it. It does what it's supposed to. I think it's like 7 years. It does what it's supposed to, and that's so happy with that. Right. Need a big boy lathe. Yeah, the 2-stick chucks, they are, in my opinion, really, really awful. They are cheap, and because they're cheap, a lot of people like them. And there's nothing wrong with that. They have their places, but you know, they're just annoying, in my opinion. Really annoying. You need a workshop update. Hello, Barney Rubble. Workshop update. Barney, man. Welcome in. Hold on. I need to measure a little bit because I keep forgetting this measurement. So it is going to be 38 mil deep. So, say here, 38, that should do. And them two cryolith tools. Well, cryolith tools are nice. But that's a good comment, because I really got a bit of knowledge on that subject, so we can talk about it. Right. If you want a tool that lasts a really long time, and you got like a diamond stone or CBN stone, so if you got diamond or CBN stone on your grinding setup, you should get the M42 cryo, or just M42. That will be the best option you could get, hands down, right? Either that, or look at the Robert Sorby Excelsior system. Now, that's not cheap, but boy, I want them. Yeah, the M42 is, oops, I forgot something. And now it's probably too late. How does this spin? Yeah, it's a little bit off, and I need to fix that. I should have done that before. Oh, not good. Not good. But we can try to see if I can get this to work. Right. Well, I'm a traditional guy, right? So I'll try to use traditional tools as much as I can. There are places where carbides are better. But, hold on. Hello, Sammy. Guess what I'm doing right now? Guess what I am doing? Yeah, traditional for me is it's better. But yeah, this set of grinders is for semi. So yeah, traditional tool that will I mean there are places where traditional tools is subpar, but only because you cannot get into the place that you want to go get a good cut. So that's why that's the only way that carbide is superior in my opinion. When I got the first cut with mine from the factory, it was nice, but these sharpening systems get them sharpened. Well, sharpening system is the most important thing. Doesn't matter what tool you have. The best tools is the only reason why they're better is because they last longer, and that's just about it, really. Right, I need to go a little bit further in, I can see. 1.5 inch. Yeah, it's about this size. About this size. That's good. This is M42 Cryo. I really like that one. I don't need sharpening that often, so that's awesome. Right, so let's get this. This is now, I think it's the right size. 55.6. 53. What's that? It's 53 point. So that's about there. I shouldn't go any further than that. Just need a little bit of sandpaper. I think I should do with 180. Should do that. Hello, Pellet. Pilando. Want to come in? Nicola asked why I use paper between the top and bottom. It's a good question. The reason for that is the hole size in the bottom is a little bit bigger than the plastic. And that paper just alleviates that, so it gets a lot more so it stays more center and a lot nicer. Alright. My lathe is a one-way 2436. Thanks for having you back. No. I don't think that was any reason why you shouldn't be able to come back. That lathe is a beast. Yes, it is a beast. But that's all right. But yeah, it's a nice one. I really like it. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Of course there's a reverse switch on it. As soon as you just get past the hobby lathe, like the really cheap hobby lathe, all of them have reverse switch on them. But yeah, it's a $8,000 lathe, so I suppose it should have it. If it didn't, I would be quite disappointed. So now I just need to... Last summer, alright, what'd you get, K9? What lathe you get? No, I probably didn't say that, it's ash. I probably didn't say anything about it, it's ash. It's ash because I really like ash for the colouring technique that I'm about to do. So Laguna, yeah, which Laguna? My wife's trying to call me while I'm streaming. She should know better. 1524. It's basically a Grizzly. Well, a Revo. Yeah. Well, Laguna is made by King Craft Machinery, based in Taiwan, and a lot of the casting takes place in China. Grizzly is made by Burl Group, and they are solely based in China. Yeah, she's trying to call me. She's just upstairs. Well, not all of it's King Craft Machinery. Oops. Oh, and that's gone. Right, that's a hole in the top. So this one is a write-off. Who writes it off? It's write-off people write it off. Writes it off. Right. She did. I mean, the clean house and the bottle of wine last year was a nice little touch. She enjoyed that. Plastic furniture. TH. What is TH? How can I get this machine? One way. So it's just a one-way lathe. And there you can purchase it. They have dealerships all over the world. Where you're based. Probably know a dealer in your neighborhood. Probably do. Where are you based? What country are you from, Classic Coup? Yep. So let's just measure this again. So 38. Sweet. There you go. Let's say a train. Well, a train can take you from one place to another. This can't do that, but you can make beautiful stuff on it. That's a crazy question, man. You guys crack me up sometimes. And this is also probably a lot cheaper than a train. So yeah, that's another thing. Well, you're gonna hear everything one time at some point, right? That depends on the train, of course. It's a toy train, you know, it's different. But in a standard train, you'll not be able to get. Hello, Gigi. Right. Got about 1 millimeter left to go, and that should be okay. Yeah, well, that is what it is, really. So that's about the same width. So that is good. And I can find my sandpaper again somewhere, right? I didn't throw it away, did I? No, it's right here. It is right here. Hello, Gigglecraft again. Well, that's just the biggest spider I've seen in quite a while. Running around on my workshop floor. I don't like spiders, so hold on. I'm sorry, it's animal cruelty, but it's my safety. We don't have poisonous spiders, so it didn't really matter. I just don't really like spiders like that. It was almost to save the palm of my hand. Hello, Max. Watching the stream. Can't stop staring at spinning wood, lol. Hello from the Philippines. Hello. So we got UK, Philippines, Canada, Denmark, I know. I think we had someone earlier. I think he probably were from Germany, but I don't know his name. So it was nice. Watching from Idaho, America, Sweden. Oh, that's nice. Normally we've got people from Australia as well. That's so yeah, it's a nice little mix. You Americans grew up early. Some of you are anyway. Alright, so now let's try not to do the same mistake again. Because last time I did it 5 centimeter. So let's go 5.5 this time. So that's 55 mil. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really cool. Yeah, well, there's that as well. Up early or staying up late, we don't know. You're waiting to board a plane. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? That's a lot better than last time, that's for sure. Right. So I just need another block of wood to do the top on the other one. There's a nice block here. Oh, sorry about that. There's a block here I can use. It's not going to be continuous grain, but it's going to be alright. Going back to Indiana. Alright, so I guess you're living there. Let's see if this is big enough. You've been away on business or a holiday or... That's gonna be alright. Nope, not living in Vienna. Alright. This is ash. Nice European ash. I think it's a nice piece of timber, in my opinion. And it's going to be a grinder, salt and a pepper. With the cross grind inserts, if you don't know them. They are my favorite inserts because they do 25-year warranty on the grinder mechanisms. No questions asked. Well, of course, if you grind stone with them, you're not gonna get the warranty. But yeah. So we count 1, 2, 3, and 8. about 1.5 inch deep. Well, yeah, Europe does have a lot of forest. Poland has a lot of forest, and Germany. So yeah, we do have some in Denmark as well, but it's mostly pine or fir. But Germany, a little bit in France, they got most of walnut and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, this is where most of it come from. I just need to break this if I don't have another. Oh yeah, I do. That's fine. So I become 100 fine. Well, you can just use hickory. I think that should have a lot of the same characteristics. So hickory should do you well. As is great for handle, yes, the same as hickory. So that's right. It's got a lot of the same characteristics, and it got a lot of the same looks to it. So I think you should be alright by that. It's really nice to turn, yeah. It turns really, really well. So yeah, it cuts really well, it handles well, and it's just a general pleasure to work with. If you ever turned maple, it handles just like maple, but what it has that maple don't have is grain that shows really well. Yeah, I turned a lot of burls. So yes, I turned a lot of burls. So yeah, I'm going to turn something with the burl a bit later. I'm just going to make sure that I measure this right and cut it right. I never turned anything recently acquired an old lathe though. Oh, that's nice. There's nothing wrong with an old lathe. Some of the old lathes are really good. Unless it's a really crappy old lathe, then you're not going to have a good time on it. As long as you got a cast iron bed, you're gonna have fun with that lathe. If it's made out of steel tubing or bent plate metal, you're gonna have not a good time. Old Delta lathe, that's not too bad. It depends, because With a cast iron, you're going to be alright. As long as the spindle is a standard size, an inch by 8, or a 33 by 3.5. As long as that thread is standardized, you're going to have a lot easier finding tools for it. A Morse taper 2 is really nice to have. If it's a Morse taper 1, then it's a really small lathe and it's really annoying to use. Craftsman tools were the best. It all depends on what you're going to do, what kind of work you're going to do on that lathe. If you're just going to do handles, like basically any lathe will do. If you're going to do bowls and stuff like that, you need a lot more beefier lathe. MT2 or Morse taper 2, or yeah, that's what you want to see. One way I have an idea that they want a Morse taper 3 on the headstock, tailstock, sorry. It's a little bit annoying, but it does work. Right. So we fixed that little mistake from earlier. And that's only on the bigger lathe, by the way, not the smaller ones. And the reason they put the Morse taper 3 on it is because most of the drills you buy with a taper on it is Morse taper 3. Got a lot more variety. So that's how they want it. I do have a wax system, yes, and it's I just put pipes up not too long ago. Right here I have a hose, that's suction for that, and that's just do most of it. 36 inches, that's a big one. Mine is a 36-inch lathe. I do have an extension on it though. Hello, Tyson. Yeah, well, it happens, you know, people get old and die. But it's what it is, really. He will be missed. He was a great guy, and I love him. So, I'm just going to get my sanding disc. It's before the extension. It's got a 17-inch extension on it, I think. Is it 17? It is. How long is that extension? I can't remember. So that would be 10. Yeah, that would be 17-inch extension on it. Thank you, Wade, sorry. If you meant to just stop to me, I appreciate that. Yeah, I do a lot of staircase spindles and newel posts for staircases, so I needed a lathe that can handle that. So the lathe I have right now can handle about 135 centimeters total. So I can take a complete newel post and put it in and turn it from beginning to end. But yeah, that's the reason why I have it. A metal lathe, that's a horrifying. Metal lathe are a lot more dangerous, in my opinion, than wood lathe. So I can understand that you're scared. I can understand that. Alright, so now let's start to decorate these puppies. And to do that, I'm just going to mount it up one at a time. I think that's going to be alright. And how do you clean the circle? It's a sandpaper circle. I do that with I have an abrasive rubber disc. It's a bit of rubber. I just put on it and it cleans the disc kind of good. I haven't done it in a while, and I probably should do that every time I use it, but I keep forgetting. Ooh-doo-dum. bum, bum. There you go. That's better. Now you can hear me again. Okay. Coming back, coming back, coming back. Don't worry. It should be. Yeah, it's working. So let's do the dark one's going to be like the earth colour, because that's going to be cool. And I like the earth colours. There you go. So the earth colours, I think they're cool. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I think it's cool. Actually, I got 3 cameras just to show off a little bit. Green stain. Yes, I do have a green. I do hear a lot of hissing. Do you hear that as well? Let me just hold on a sec. Let me just try to avoid getting some color on the plastic. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. Probably need to have a look at that mic situation again. It is what it is there. Can walk and chew gum at the same time. This man turn to record and keep up conversation. Well, normally when I turn, I listen to an audiobook to keep my mind busy at the same time as my hand is busy, because otherwise I'm going to get bored. I can't just stand there and turn and just turn. It's a very static sound. Yeah, it is. It's new, right? It's not normally there. Maybe that took care of it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try that. Yeah, well, you can hear me. That's fine. But I like it to be perfect. Stuff like that. No, it's not. It didn't go away though. Alright, so let's do this. This is the cool part. Oops, I forgot something. I need to be able to cool this while I do it. Now, Sammy, this is probably going to be your pepper one, right? It's going to be the one you use for pepper. Because if I do that, it's gonna be too uniform, and I can't control it properly. Like this, you can see you got the burn spots there. It looks weird, but I promise you, as soon as it all comes together, it's gonna be a lot better. So yeah, that's the whole idea behind all this. It's probably not the best idea, but I thought about something. Someone opened the door to my workshop. Why did they do that? Close that again. Right. Right. That's one. Okay. Get a little bit of tape on this as well. Okay. Now, Sammy, are you a summer girl? When was your birthday? What month? What month did you have your birthday? What month was your birthday? Because that's a little bit important. If you're spring or summer or winter child. I'm taking Sammy is March. So it's late winter. But we can say it's like really early spring. Is that alright? I'm guessing Sammy, you're a girl, aren't you? I think you started earlier in another conversation. You never know these days. So March, let's cheat a little bit. We got the first flowers coming out in March, right? And we still maybe have a little bit of snow. Oh, they do? I am sorry about that. I hope you're not offended. do honey, because honey is like sun color. Springtime. Yeah. I mean, we're starting to get some springtime coming in, right, and all that. So we can do the sun color. That's the sun and the spring. Yeah, well, you must be crazy watching a guy like me doing stuff like this. Not everybody. So that's fine. So we're gonna do like that. Yeah, wait, you're definitely right about that. It's gonna look great as soon as we're done. Yep. He named it honey. I think you should make it spring sun or something. But I don't know. He named it honey, so that's what we're going with. And I forgot to paint the inside of it. Anyway, it's gonna be alright then. You guys are crazy. But hey, that's good. It's scrumptious. Yeah, I do. It's tattooed on my arm. And it can only be applied with a laser engraver. But I can probably engrave it on the top if you want it. So I can get that done. So yeah, I'm going to engrave it here on the top of it. On there. I've done that before and I can do that again, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so that's it for this. For now, I'm going to take it out a bit later again. Okay. So, there you have it. And of course it needs some sanding sealer and some matte lacquer. I'm going to put matte lacquer on it, right, Sammy? What's that you're making? It's a set of salt and pepper grinders. I got something in my throat. That's not good. It means that is it's time for the oh, there it is, that one. It's time for having a drink. Get the grinders kits from cross grind. But yeah, cross grind is the one that supplies them. Dealers all over the world. You have to turn put some work because you left the key in the truck. Yeah, well. You know what happened if I start the lathe up? It's just gonna fall out. So, breakfast beer. It's a Pepsi. It's a cola. And don't drink alcohol while I'm in the workshop, because that would be not responsible. Would be very responsible. Well, I do drink alcohol in the workshop, but not when I'm working. Cross. Not crush. Cross. Crush. Like you're crushing something. While this is drying, I can just do this. Cross grind. There you go. Well, that's the name of them. It's actually a Danish company. I didn't know that, but it's cool. A small paint booth. It's gonna be alright. There you go. But yeah, this treatment makes the colours come to life and look really good. Right? Oh, that's a cool grinder, in my opinion. Yeah, I think they look cool. Especially the earth color. That's really nice. So let me see. Do I have any extra? Oh no! Put something in on my face. Oh yeah, there you go. Sanding sealer. I have more. Good. Because that one was running out. Do if I listen to metal? Yes. Barney, I use a lot of sear glues when I need to. But mostly I don't really need to. Because most of the timber I buy is seasoned and dry. And I cut away the cracks that appear, so I don't use it, because most of the things I do is production minded. What metal are you into? Heavy metal or just rock or whatever? Because I'm not really into heavy metal. I'm more into a rock. I'm more rock guy. Because rock, we don't have many bands of rock. Of course, we got hold on. I need to fix that. We don't have a lot of heavy bands. Well, I don't know a lot of heavy bands. I know people who does. But of course, you got Volbeat, if you consider them a rock band. Jesus, I need to keep my fingers away. And DAG is also a Danish band. Volbeat, Volbeat. Not Volbeat. You never heard about Volbeat? Hmm. Sleep token metal, I guess. Yeah, it should be alright. Alright, so this is going to be there, and I'm going to go do something else. Well, I'm not really into music that much, but I like my rock music, Five Finger Death Punch, and stuff like that, right? Metallica, of course, but you know, that's it's the kind of music I like to listen to. But I don't listen to music that often. I'm more of yeah, they're a good band. The lead singer cannot sing. Yeah, Rib Ozzy. Never listened to him that much though, but of course he was like a grandfather figure to the entire industry. So, Rib, dude. Hope you are in peace. Okay. I saw Five Finger Death Punch live in Copenhagen last year. Gotta spam Dave on Monday. Well, you got access to that. You can do that. The Five Finger Death Punch. It was. The music was good. The lead singer was really bad. It was really annoying because I was really looking forward to that. Let me get another piece. I think I got another piece that's a little bit better. Just hold on for 1 minute. Oh, would you look at that one? Alright. I'm just going to need to cut this a little bit. That's going to be okay, this. Right. Now this is the piece I'm going to use. It's a little bit of cut off. Do you know It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube? Nope. It's been a long time since I listened to any rap music whatsoever. I'm just not in the place in my life that I think rap music is good anymore. That much of it anyway. Like I said, I don't listen to much music. Okay, so this is going to be the top of it. As you can see, we got a lot of curling coming through it. It's decayed a little bit. We got some Burl figure out here. Some Burls actually. We got something here, I don't know what that is. It's either worm or something. A lot of curl on the backside as well. But we're going to try to have fun with this. And we'll make a hollow foam. We're going to add some colors. Okay. Well, I like my audiobooks. How do you get something made live? Well, if it's something you want to have and keep, you get in touch with me on Discord, and we make it there. Figure out what you want and the price, and then I make it. If you just have a request for something to be made for fun, I'll definitely look into that. So that's how that happens. Sammy asked for a couple of grinders last stream, and of course I'll be happy to oblige. So that's how. What's the Discord link? It's in the description. It's in the description of the video, or it's in the description on my channel. So it's quite a few places. Pens next stream. Pens are boring to watch, dude. I mean, yeah, it's just boring to watch pens being made. No way, Ray. Do you have anything specific in mind? Of course, Sammy. We need to do something, right? So, why not? And I say that because I make kit pins. It's different from That's alright, mate. When you get good at turning pins, right? You're gonna turn pin. It's gonna be like a 5 to 10 minute thing to make a pin. So it's gonna be quite expensive if you buy kits like that. Sounds like a non-starter. Yeah, we could do that easily. Let me just show you there. Right. There's the Alibaba link for that helmet. If you buy it, make sure you get 10 set of extra filters, complete sets, 2 extra vices, 2 or 3 extra vices depending on what you think you're going to need, but at least 2, they're not expensive. And then you should be good for the life of the helmet. If I've made a pin before, most of the tools in my workshop have been paid by making pins. That's how my business started. Ah, Sammy! Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. It's really nice of you. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate you so much. You love Burl wood, cut grain, it's like your brain. Yeah. Well, look at that. It's just really, really, really a bad piece of timber. It cuts horrible. Get that. Alright. It cuts horrible. Look, it's got turned grain and all that stuff. But I got a little bit of experience with this so far, so I'm getting better at it. But I also know that this needs to be sanded by 80 grit sandpaper to get rid of all the bad things. But yeah, a dish canine, we can do that. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're just going to talk a little bit about timber and surfaces, and you want color, and you want it burned or whatever. And we're going to figure something out. Right. It's definitely going to be a project we can do next weekend. I still have a flat spot up here, and I could take my gloves off now, just don't really need them. Alright, so I got a flat spot, so I need to go deep a bit further in. Let's see. Still a little bit more to go. It's not going to be that big of a piece, but it's going to be alright. Alright, so that's going to be good. Let me just get a new gouge. I'll try my best, but yeah, a couple of years behind the lathe and a lot of hours will make you pretty comfortable with the tool, so most people can achieve this. It's just a matter of practice, like anything else really. The more you practice, the better you get. Really. A lidded jar, yeah, we can do that. That's also an option. Alright, so that's good, that's fine. So yeah, figure out what you want to do, and I'll definitely be able to help you and make it your project exactly how you want it. Anyway, I'll try my best to do that. There's nothing is certain, of course, but I'll try my best to make it your project with a touch of me in it. But I must say, before you get too many good ideas, a multi-axle off-center turned piece is not my forte. I can make a set for you if you really want them. Shouldn't be too hard. Where are you in the world, by the way, Wade? Did you say America? US? I made so many salt and pepper grinders over the years, like a ridiculous amount. Normally I make southern US, yep. South Carolina. Good morning. Hello, Maney, all for it. Now we're just making a hollow form. We just finished the salt and pepper grinder set for Sammy. So that's one of them. Right. And here's the other one. Now I still need the inserts in them. Still need the inserts in them. So I'm going to do that later. Yo, money man. Hello, Smokers. Schmolkers. If I'm saying your name right, I'm not sure I do. Well, hello. Thank you, man. I appreciate the subs. I do appreciate that. Buen dia. Hello. I'm guessing that means. Smokes. Okay. I'll try to remember that. My memory is like full, so if I forget. 1 hour from beautiful mountains, 2 hours from beautiful beaches. That's not too bad, really. We don't have mountains here in Denmark. But we do have a lot of beaches. Compared to land mass, Denmark is the country in the world who has the most beaches. So yeah, we do have a lot. You never ever a place in Denmark, and then you are more than 1 hour away from the beach. I think it's 45 minutes to be actually. Jean-David Jules, we are making a hollow form out of a piece of a poplar burl. Let's just get this right. We're going to close all of that and go back in. You're a home builder and work outside. Yeah, that must be tough. Okay, so I don't think that little lip there is going to be enough. I might need to make that a little bit deeper. Where did I put my tool rest? I'm getting too old. Probably need to make this a little bit deeper. So I'm just going to make that a little bit deeper. Probably have the lathe turning in the right direction. That will help quite a bit. How long does it take to finish? It shouldn't be more than half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on how much shadow we need to do. The thing that takes the longest actually is the curing of the lacquer. So that's going to be a little while, but the entire turn process and all that should be done in about half an hour, and the colouring about the same, and about 15-20 minutes to add the lacquer. So that's I don't sell them really, but if anybody's interested, yes, I can sell them. But normally I just keep them around the house. I have so many of so I probably should start selling them. But yeah, if anybody's interested, I can sell them. This shouldn't be an issue. I mainly use mortars like that. Yeah, I think they're better. I just like recesses more than tenons. Mainly because of especially on a project like this, because I don't have to remove them. It's really difficult to turn this piece around and remove it afterwards. So this way it's still got a nice little thing to stand on and all that, so it's going to be alright like that. Ouch. Now I started really coarse sandpaper on this because of the timber, like I said earlier. It's not the best quality, but it got beautiful grain on it, so I'm willing to give it a workaround. Time is money. Yeah, but I do this wood turning thing right here because I enjoy it and I like to hang out. That's why I do it. Yes, the donation is nice, and yes, the odd chance of someone buying some stuff from here is also nice, and it's not the main reason. It's just because I enjoy this and I like to teach other people on how to do it and help spreading the spreading the hobby out to people. That is my background. Of course, I really would love to be able to make a living out of it at some point, but if I should do that, I should make a lot more of those or sell them extremely expensive. And so that's another thing of it with it. Yes, some new colors. They are the one actually from tinyturner.co.uk. They're not here yet because I'm waiting for a shipment to come into the place I work. Because you got to include them there to save on shipment, because you know it's always good to save a bit of money, and there was no rush in me getting them. But yes, they're going to be like chameleon color or ethereal colors and stuff like that, and they're going to be put on with they are flakes and pigments. So you're going to add some glue thing to your material first, and then you're going to put that little paint thingy on with a brush, really soft brush. And then you can get like chameleon effects and all like crazy nebula effects and all that. They are awesome and they are cool, and I'm really looking forward to playing with them. Alright, last time we did red and white and burned it. We're going to burn it again because that was incredible. Right. But we already did the red. I think the blue is going to be a sky blue. No, that was wrong. It's going to be the purple. It's going to be the purple one. Thank you for that subscription. To whoever subscribed there. Alright. Yes, there's going to be really cool with the holoforms. With the holoforms, I'm planning on, of course, doing what I normally do with them, but leaving a line around it, or the rim up here. I can make it a bigger rim for the entrance hole and use it there. That's going to be cool. Right. Now this is going to be the awesome, the most awesome things that you have ever seen. Yes, and that's a word, and I just invented it. Awesome is just. Right. Now, purple. Now, this purple, it's really heavy purple. Yeah? Yes, exactly, K9. And that's some of the colours I'm gonna get. Well, I think she's gonna send me the whole range of her standard stuff. So I'm looking forward to playing with those and making a mess of it. Because from an artist standpoint, I am not really anything worth for an artist. I don't know how to combine colors or anything. I'm just winging it and having fun. Right. What's that? That's nice of you to say, wait. I need to go get another rack of paper towel. I will be back in less than a minute. I know exactly where they are. I just need to get them in the room next door. It's just that, oops, I ran out and I didn't notice. So, I am back again. There it is. Art is life, and life is art. Anything you do that you love is art. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. But to combine colors and stuff like that, I don't know what's good together, and I'm not really. I can go to my wife and say, oh, I think these would be good, and my wife would say, I'm in Denmark, Jules. My wife was gonna go, these look awful, man. And sometimes, about every 50 to 100 project I bring up, whatever, like every 50 project I bring up or something like that, she goes, yeah, that's good, that looks good. I keep getting I think that cleared it. It's because, right, the purple, I need to get that completely out of the brush. Because if it's not out of the brush, when I start to apply the white paint, as I'm gonna do at the end, it will splatter and look weird. Right. Well, that color had dried now. It should have. So I'm just going to use some, probably 180. I think that will do. I need to sand this back quite a bit. Look for basic color 3, buy a color wheel. Yeah, I could do that. That would be, to be honest, would be a really good idea. Doorknob? Everybody asks for a doorknob. Nope, it's not a doorknob. Gotta jump out. Alright, Timber. See you later, man. Thank you for stopping by. Now this is getting to a point where most of the colours are gone. With the red color, it looks really, really good. So I'm gonna hope this is going to look good as well. Yeah, I mean, you cannot complain about the grain, and at least the timber is doing a good job, right? Okay, so I think we're good there. Now we're going to add the white. And the white is almost out, I need to refill that. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. If it's... where is it? There it is. Alright, just refill the white. Now that white is just the, not the right, the purple. It's a hollow form. It's going to be hollowed out through that little hole. The hole's going to be a little bit bigger, but it's going to be hollowed out through that. Hold on, I need like a small point. You're way too modest. It's a Danish thing. We don't like to put ourselves out there in any formal way, and we believe that it's always someone who does the thing job better than we are able to do. So yeah, it's just a really Danish thing. Alright. Well, it's gonna be... I don't know what it is. I'm gonna show you. Right. This... oops, sorry. This is a hollow form. It's a small vessel. It's dirty, of course. It's a small vessel that's been hollowed out, and it's completely hollow. You can be used for waste or whatever. Alright, so now we're almost at the finish line with the paints and the colours. Right? So that's all new to you. Think of this as a small vase. That's what you should think of it as. Oh, you're missing the good part. Nikolai says it looks like an apple. And he's not really wrong. It could look like an apple. Now I had a little bit of and I threw that away. Okay. That's all right. Now the purple has just disappeared completely. But it is what it is. I should not have taken that much away from it. Oh, the one I showed from, yeah, that looks like an apple, okay. Okay, so now let's have some fun. Now this is what I think is the most fun part of the project. Starting to hollow it. That's everything I ever wanted. Well, you can have that one, Wade. You can figure that out if that's what you want. Or we can make something more tailored. So it's going to be 5 again. Alright, so let's drill this out and hope we're not going to go too deep. Think about there. What I should do. Crunchy munchy gamer. Yeah, okay. Ouch. Alright. Now I'm going to get my helmet back on. And all of this is done by feel. So basically I don't really know how deep I am or where I am inside, except I think I know, and I'm imagining it. Right. All right. So that's it, what this tool can do. So let's get the other one out. And I need to move the tool rest a little bit. That should do. I need to move the tool rest a little bit more. Let's make this a little bit thinner, because nobody wants a chunky pot. Chunky vase, I mean. See where we are. Let's hope I don't go through the side of this. Okay. Yeah, it's really good for these small projects. But only for something like this size. If you go with anything bigger, it doesn't work properly. I mean, it's the combination of the size of the project and the size of the hole that I choose. And to be honest, I think a small hole in these things is nice. So I think that's a lot better. So that's why I think it looks better. So that's why I do it like that. See, I'm already at the limit of this tool. I got one, Travis, don't worry. It just fell off. I got a complete system, so don't worry. And it's running. Let's see. There it is. So it's there all the time. So don't worry, Travis, I got that covered. I don't think there's a lot of tools that I don't have on my shooting array, so yeah. Well, basically I don't need one because I have my helmet, but a dust collector, a dust extractor, what it does, it's not for your safety. Don't believe that. If you buy one because of your safety, you've got the wrong unit. It is for the air quality in your workshop, and that's basically the only reason why you should buy it. Because you have a dust extractor, there are less dust on the ground, so it's easy to clean. It's not to prevent you breathing it in. It will take some of it, but it's going to be small portion only. So yeah, it's going to make sure that there's less dirt on the ground and in the workshop all around, but it's not for your protection. For your protection, you need a unit like my helmet here. And yes, I am fingering the hole. Yeah, and it's actually cheaper than you think, my system. There you have it. And no, I am not sponsored or anything. I just believe that people should have access to cheap systems. But if 3M is out there somewhere watching, I'll be happy to have one of their airflows and promote that. The VersaFlow, sorry. I did just finger that hole, yes. I like fingering the hole. And I didn't even spit it in first. No. Dry. My fingers are a little bit sweaty, so that's going to be alright though. Okay, so this is fine. Okay. Alright, so a little bit of that's what she said, yeah. That's all the sanding it's going to get. Now, this is the time you've all been waiting for. I know. I got my helmet off. Yes. Get that tailstock out of the way. Tailstock, no. Let's finish. There's some great button. I like to do these, not gloss. Basically, putting a gloss finish on this. It's going to take many hours. And also, it's not even enough. I got all the holes in it, right? So there's all the holes in it from either worm or I don't know what it is really. Something like this. And that's going to be awful with the gloss finish. So it's going to be matte. Yes, exactly. Matte finish. So yeah. But yeah, now the color is going to look awesome. And this is actually what it's going to be all about really. This now it's going to look cool. Well, that can't be true. Do we only have 33 people here? Wow. That is somewhat incredible. I had no idea. Oh well, it is what it is really. Now that purple is going to come through. Now that purple's starting to shine, right? Like your light? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's really nice to have those. They are life-saving, in my opinion. Summer holiday, a lot of people are away. Yeah, I know. It is what it is, really. We are still enjoying ourselves. And that's all that matters. Mental raccoon glass? Of course you can. Mental raccoon glass, sorry. Shouldn't be mental glass raccoon? That would be fun though, right? Oh! But yeah, that's fine. Right, as soon as this is dry, right, so now this is just getting there. And yes, Nikolai, don't touch it. Sounds brittle. Yeah. Hello, Block Print Studios. Welcome in. It does sound brittle. Over glass is brittle. Touch it. I just did touch it. Don't touch it, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to say, Sammy? Yeah, back lightings and yours. I replaced my shop lightings. Oh, by the way, I know what's wrong. Oh, I forgot to turn on my streaming lights. Oh, there you go. That's better. Right. Can you have my card information? Yeah, it's 00111. Go fuck off. But yeah, I have 4 lights, 2 on each side, like this big LED panels, straight on my face right now. I have fluorescent tubes up here, and one behind me. That's just for the work area. But those two, are just a lifesaver when you're doing anything around the lathe. Yes, it were, but it's a lot better now, right? And they're not too expensive anyway. I think like £50 or 60 euros a piece. So they're not too bad with these gooseneck lights. They are worth it. Yes, I know there's a lot of money, K9. It's just they're worth it. Right, they're worth it. Just make sure you get good quality. I am from Denmark, Travis. Trying to keep going, but it's impossible with zero support. Would you got the channel, dude? Let's see what you got there, Metal Raccoon. So what you see? What are you doing? You're making mistakes. You're making glass art? Rave parties? Concerts? Admiral Kirk, don't do that in space. Hello, Nilsson Mons. Door handle? No, it's a hollow form. It's a vase. Right, so you can put dried flowers into it or something like that. There are a few shows that show. Alright. Well, what I learned, I mean, I'm not anyway an expert. Hello, Pedro. Find out what you like to do and keep it in that range. So I like wood turning, so everything I do is around wood turning. So my videos, my streams and all that, and my workshop updates I do every day, it's almost always in the workshop, around what I did in the workshop and what's happening in my life generally. So it's a wood turning stream, it's a wood turning channel with a little bit of me blogging it. So that's what I do. It's not for everybody. Like you see, my audience is not big. I got like 5,000, maybe 200 subscribers. But it's what it is, really. And I'm enjoying it. That's why. So if you want to make money, don't do YouTube. If you enjoy making content, do it. So that's basically what it is, really, because you're not going to make money in this. So yeah, if that's an advice I would give, that is. Alright, you go, Travis. Hello, Rolf. Gino. Take to you later, K9. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, the purple's showing up a little bit. Yeah. So I think this is it's not too bad. It's really similar to the red one I did in colors. But that it's okay. Thank you for the support, everybody. I'm seeing a lot of heart coming in and all that, so that's really nice of you guys. So let's see what we did. We've got a few subscribers today, so that's nice. It's almost dry, so that's cool. If you haven't, just hit that the thumbs up button, peeps. That's free, and it promotes the stream. So yeah, thank you, John, sorry. So this is about dry now. It looks dry. Right, I'm going to give it a big scrub with the steel wool. Just a quick one. Nothing major. Like that. It's just going to take some of the ridges away from the spray. And that's it. That's the piece. Done. John, this is poplar. It's a nice little bit of poplar. Half rotten, a bit of burl in it, and some curls and other stuff. So there you have it. Let me just take that away. Now, that one we did, and the grinders for semi. Right. Yeah. So purple is really opened in the grain. Just turn that off and that off, because that's going to be a lot better for lighting. Purple is a really long distance between the grain and it's really opened, so it's a really good candidate for a thing like that. It's the same technique I did here on the dash. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So, and because it had the burl and because it had the burl, the curls in it, and the rotten parts and inclusions and all that, makes it really, really nice. Wade, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. That was the first one, and you decided to give it to me. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That's so nice of you. That's really nice of you. So, let's see if I can. It's nice of you to show your support like that. So the thing is now, can I get these grinding mechanisms into this without those breaking? Now, I should be able to. But we're going to do that with lot the rotten part and inclusions. Yeah, that's some of my favorite parts of it as well. I think it looks actually really nice. Just gonna get this away. Okay. Now, one of the good things about having a Morse taper 3 is that it fits really well with the inserts here. So it pushes them in without damaging them. And that's just something that's really nice. Look at that, it even got grain that's followed through. That's nice. You got a little bit of curled Burl figure here as well, Sammy. So I hope you're going to be pleased with that. Now this here. Right. Now let me show you, Sammy. Are you still here? Lathe and press in 1. Yeah, you're still here. That's good. So, how you work with these? To fill them up, you pull the top off, and you just fill them there. And you need to pull a little bit hard. That's not a problem. Just fill them up. Don't all the way. Just leave it like a little bit from the top, because that plastic insert needs to fit into it. Right. Also, how coarse you want it, that knob here at the bottom, you turn that, and that's how you decide if you want it coarse or fine. So that's how it is, how it works. Well, these are for Sammy. I hope you're going to enjoy them for many, many years. I'll be happy to make you a set, Wade. I'll be happy to make you a set. Right. That's going to be all for today. And if there's anything wrong with them at any point, Sammy, please don't wait to reach out to me. Right? Don't be afraid to reach out. They should work properly, and they're going to work properly for many, many years. So yeah, feel free to reach out. If it's 10 years, don't forget, reach out to me. I'm still here. I'm not going to die, hopefully. The grinder mechanisms itself is a 25-year warranty, so don't forget that. And that little hollow form. So yeah, that's it. No worry. I will get in touch with you, Wade, on Discord. Hopefully, we can get something done for you as well. I hope you're going to enjoy that. Hope you will enjoy that. So yeah, I'm going to go for today. I'm going to go relax. It's been 3 hours almost, so I think that should be alright. Yeah. Thank you for jumping in, everybody. Thank you for staying with me. Be good to the world. The world will be good to you. That's all. Thank you.